Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with me, your host Mike. Today we're going to be doing a little bit more of this session here. We're primarily going to be focusing on the black M and this funny symbol here, which is the blue. We are still trying to hunt down the colours that have gone walkabout, but hopefully we can find them soon and get this moving along nicely. So yeah, what we will do is we will focus on primarily the main colours and try and work around the obstacle that we've got here. We are going to be doing this for 20 minutes today because I have got somewhere I need to go to at 4 o'clock, and I need to pick up the next issues from the newsagents for my Eddie Stobart. So obviously I need to get that today, but it's been pretty good. I've been busy doing some other bits and bobs. Got some, I've been kitting up the Santa painting today, so all that is kitted up nicely. So lovely jubbly indeed. And I thought while we're waiting for 4 o'clock, I will go and, because if I need to do anything, I always do it in like the afternoon, so I thought I'd quickly do a session of this, have a nice hot cup of tea, and then I can scoot up the shop later because I need to go to Blakelands. I need to get some more fairy liquid wash for the washing up. I've run out. So yeah, but yeah, it's been a much better day today because I got up nice and early. I have been doing some bits and bobs that I needed to sort out, catching up on my emails. Then got flooded with more. I can never catch up. Like, I read them and then I get more and more, and it's taking ages to get caught up. I must have like 1,000 backlogged. and then companies are like, why haven't you contacted me? Because I'm backlogged and I keep being swamped with emails. So I will get to it eventually. But yeah, so I'm going to go up the shop, get my next issues, then pop into Blakelands. What I do is when I go shopping, I work from the furthest store away and then work backwards. So in this case, I will go to Blakelands, then the newsagents, then I will pop into Tesco, because I need to get something for dinner as well. And yeah, then I'll get dinner prepped. I always have my dinner at like 7:30, and then I will probably sit down. There's no EastEnders tonight, being Wednesday, although they have been putting it on Wednesday, haven't they? So I'll have to check the guide on that, check the planner, see if there's anything due on today, and then be time to cook dinner. Then I'm a Celebrity will start, and then the news will come on, and I've actually switched because the problem we've got, I always watch BBC One, but because I'm a Celebrity, it's okay if it finishes at 10, but some nights it's 9:15, then it's 9 o'clock, and it keeps swapping and changing. So I've ended up having to watch the ITV News, which comes on straight after I'm a Celebrity. I tend to not watch that because that's basically international, and there's this woman on there that takes her job so seriously. Like, she don't crack a smile. She's very straight faced. It was the lady that was on there last night, and she just very, very serious. She can't make her laugh. She takes it very seriously. But Martine Cottrell, whatever her name is, from BBC One, she got took off air, didn't she? Because she was making fun of was it Boris Johnson or Liz Truss? One of the two she was making fun of because they left or something. So obviously that's unprofessional for a news presenter. So she got took off for a few days. But she's back now, and I think you can tell that she's definitely takes things more serious now. So yeah, that's interesting to do, which is good. I haven't checked my fancials, but I did say on the other channel, the other video I was doing today, I have received notification from fancials that my next package is there, because I checked it on the 13th and it was just sitting in customs, but it said collected from Hermes, so I'm wondering if Hermes had it, but it had to go through like processing and all that palaver. So yeah, it now says it's on its way, so normally it's there today, but when it says it's on its way, it's normally there today, but hopefully Sammy will deliver it and today, so that'll be coming up not this Friday, the next Friday, because as I said, every Friday is an unboxing moving forward now. So yeah, and an abrupt pause there. But I know a couple of you have been asking me about the live stream. So on Friday we're going to be doing normally it's an unboxing. So the way it's going to work is we're going to do 2 PM the live Q&A, and then what will happen is the evening we won't have a video at 4 because it needs a bit of a break in between, otherwise it's going to collide. And it's too close together, so we'll do the 2 PM live, and then that will literally be for 30 minutes. I don't plan on taking it any further than 30 minutes, and then I will be doing 7:30 will be the next painting of this. So yeah, at the moment I'm still trying to track down the drills. I wanted to get the Santa painting picked up, so I will be doing this painting here. I'll do a bit more lines first, but basically in the works, I said all this on the other video which you'll see in due course, but in the works they do this very lovely washi tape, and you get a woodland pack or a Christmas pack, and it's £5, and I think you get 12 rolls, or it might be 24, but you get all this lovely washi tape. I've got more than this, but it's digging around for it in my box. But as you can see, it's really lovely washi tape. So is there something on my camera? I think that's a little bit better, but as you can see, so that's going to be the washi tape, and then this year's painting is going to be this. So I've had this for some time. It's a 30x40, but it's Santa with the Coca-Cola van. I do apologise if I can't get that all on. But this painting, as I was saying on the other video, I've had this for probably about 2 years, because I wanted to get it last year, but I knew that it would come from China, and I was like, I'm just going to order it now, because if it don't turn up, it don't turn up, and it sadly missed the schedule. But the year before that, I already had it on my wish list, and I knew that it was from China, so I was just trying to find places that could offer it closer, because it takes absolute ages. I mean, I paid for Fancels on the 27th of November, and it's now, what, the 16th, so it does take a fair long time to get here. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll buy paintings. If I know that it's going to sell out, I get worried in case I can't get hold of one, and it might not come back in stock, so I tend to buy some if they're low on stock and stack them. But it's so nice to be getting that one done this year. So today I was kitting up all the drills for that, and yeah, really sort of getting that ready, and I'm probably going to make a start on that in the next few days or so. I normally start about a week in advance of the December videos, so like the last week of November I will probably start it, but I'm just so happy to be finally doing it, because it's been shelved for like nearly 2 years. I got it last year, I think, and then, as I said, it's been, I was absolutely gutted last year when it didn't come in time, and I was like, I'm going to have to roll this over to next year, and it's been a long wait, and I can't wait to get it sorted out. But I am strongly considering moving to squares. I had another look at the Halloween painting, because I forgot to pack it away, and the squares really do look like more detail. They look really lovely, so I'm thinking of doing that moving forward. But obviously some paintings don't always come with the squares opportunity, so yeah, it's just one of them things, I'm afraid. But yes, I think what's important is we just try and you know, keep working away until these drills decide to turn up. And this is the thing, as I said, what I love about painting is the satisfaction of getting every drill on, because what that means is it's freeing up space in my containers, and I can put more drills in that are waiting to be filled. I've probably got about 90 paintings waiting to be kitted up. But I used to buy loads of, I've got absolutely loads of these things, and I used to buy loads of them, and then I thought, do you know what, I don't need to keep buying these things, I just need to keep working at it, keep buying, get paintings completed, and then it frees the whole up. I mean, since I got my carry case, these will eventually be discontinued, and then I will use these for like the builds, so like the Eddie Stobart screw pots, because I want to get a few more of them. Them carry cases that my friend told me about, they can contain quite a lot. I think they've got 60 holders, so they can get quite a few of them in that pot. So that's what I like about it. I've probably got about two full paintings kitted up, and probably about half a painting kitted up in there as well. It's so much better. So yeah, it's interesting, isn't it, how we experiment with different types of storage things. So it's nice that we can get this K done. That is going to be okay. So I'll continue with the K, and I think what we'll do is we'll surround it and then just fill it as and when we can. But we'll just work on the current colours at the moment. So yeah. I was quite pleased last night. I made a sale. I sold something, and yeah, it was quite good. Because I've moved away from eBay. I've got so fed up with these poxy selling fees. So say, for example, I sell something for £5 and I put, I don't know, £4 postage. They will take like £2.50 in poxy listing fees. So I thought, you know what, this is, the idea is you make a profit, not lose a profit. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna stop doing it on eBay, and I'll move to like Facebook and things like that, because that way you get all your money and you don't get poxy fees. I mean, it's just, I mean, eBay's got a wider variety, but I just don't, it's the fees, you know. Why can't you charge like a, I don't know, a one-off like monthly fee to use the platform? Because the fees are basically, I think they pay for eBay's platform, so basically the platform to use it for selling, if you get me. But yeah, I need to cut it because it's just ridiculous. The amount of fees they take, and it's not just that. Before they changed it, a lot of people were getting fed up with PayPal, because what they do is when you're a new seller on eBay, they will hold your funds in PayPal, and then what happens is you're expected to send the goods, and then you've got to wait ages for that money to come in, unless of course the buyer confirms that they've received it, then they'll release it. And then what was happening is eBay would take a listing fee, and then PayPal would take their chunk of it, so you're losing money either way. And a lot of people were getting so sick and tired of PayPal. I highly wouldn't recommend them. They're a shit company in my opinion, excuse my French. But yeah, the amount of hassle I've had with them. And yeah, they'll take half of it. eBay takes their half of it. So a lot of people got fed up with it, and then eBay came out with this idea of taking over the payment system. So they handle all the payments. So it's same procedure. You know, they won't release the money until the buyer's got the goods, which is fair enough. And I always send my stuff tracked. You know, I only sell like bits and pieces that I don't no longer want, or you know, I've got more like grown out of. You know, so. Just helps out with bills and stuff like that. But yeah, I think the last time I sold something must have been like 2 months ago. I have patches where it's, some days I can sell like 2 or 3 items, and then Some days I hardly get anything. I suppose people don't really want junk nowadays, like second-hand items, I suppose. So yeah. But any sales that I make, because I've recently sold some of my DVDs, because I'm now more digital. I like all my digital sort of things like Disney Plus, and I've grew out of DVDs. It's, as I was saying, it's really weird how we've gone from VHS to DVDs, from Blu-rays, and now everything's digital. Slowly but surely, DVDs will be phased out, because everything's now digital, innit? So, yeah, sold some of them. But any money that I make on sales, it just gets invested into either paintings or part works. It just helps to keep up with the costs, because these things are extremely expensive, especially part works. And they've now actually said that the Titanic is going up to $10.99 a month, as if we don't pay enough already. But it really annoys me when you get an issue and there's like hardly nothing in it. And that is where they're making their profit, because they're giving you little bits and you're still paying $10.99. If I was the manager of that company, I would say, right, we're giving you less parts, we'll reduce the cost of it. So do you see what I mean? The Disney Crochet, I don't think they're going to increase that for some time, because that's only newly just come out. So yeah. So that's interesting. See what I mean? It's like 3:30 and it's dark already. It was raining again today. It's like we've got the curse of rain. The whole month's been raining, and it's like it brightened up in the afternoon yesterday, and I thought, oh lovely, I can get some more filming done. But today I've only got like 3 videos done. I can't even get up at like 7 because it's still dark at 7. So yesterday I really lost a lot of filming hours, because I got up at like, I think, what time was it? It was, did I say 11? Yeah, must have been about 11, and it's, yeah. I don't really like winter, because it's very expensive for like bills. I mean, when it's sort of like dark at 4 or 5 o'clock, you're spending a hell of a lot more on electricity, because you're using more, whereas daylight, you don't really have to turn it on until, like lights and that, until, probably 8 or 9ish at the latest. Just varies, depends area, I suppose, but I think we've definitely got the curse of rain for the whole month. But, yeah. So yeah, it's going to be quite busy, I think, tonight. Because I was going to do Eddie's Stobart today, but looking at the weather, it's not worth it. So, yes, that's what I want to talk about. So this live show that we're doing on Friday, what we will do is we'll do the unboxing at 10 o'clock, and then or it might be 7:30. The live will be at 2 o'clock. But what I'm going to do is, as I said, I've got problems with this squeaking problem. When I join another monitor, it squeaks at me. So what I'm going to do is film it through the camera you're seeing now, and I'll just read the comments from the top of the screen on my phone. Hopefully we won't have any technical problems, because my phone is a bit temperamental. It decides to work and stop whenever it feels like it. But at least we can still, do a live rather than have to wait about. But I think it'd be quite nice to do some lives. It just helps out with the comments, because I get an awful lot of comments, and it's quite difficult to get to them all on the same day. So if I can answer as many comments as I can during the live show, that'd be great. But I'm just going to go through the Q&A and stuff like that, and do a bit of whip and chat. We've got enough time. So yeah. But what's quite nice, this package that I've got to send off, which I sold, there's a Hermes locker in the actual newsagents. They've newly installed it, so it means I don't have to go to the Tesco one outside Tesco Marketplace in Braintree. I can go in that store providing it's working, because they did have a few problems with it. But yeah. Rachel Blackmore. I like that. Mrs. Blackmore, please, come on down. They done a was it called Sing Along Air or Silly on Air? Yeah, I think it was called Silly on Air when I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Outfit. They done this, you know, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Chris Tarrant done it for years, and now it's that guy from Top Gear. I can't remember his name. But they done Silly on Air because obviously I think it's copyright to use Silly. No, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is probably copyrighted, so they have to change it. This is the thing with copyright. It's like a bag of Wotsets. No, Monster Munch, for example. They will have to, if another company wants to bring them out, they can, but they've got to call it something like Claws, because Monster Munch is copyright if you use the same name, if you get me. So, yeah. Okay, we've gone over slightly, so this is going to be the last line. Yeah. So I get so carried away. I enjoy this so much. Do apologise if it's a bit dark in here. I am chasing the landlord to get this bloody light fixed. I don't care, you know, I'm really, really shocked. You know, it's a health and safety issue here. I've had to cook in the dark with a head torch on because they won't come out to fix the damn thing. You really have to, I am looking at moving because it's a hassle. You really have to keep on and on and on to get it done. They don't care if you have an accident, you know. If you slip and have boiling water chucked over you, they wouldn't care about that. So you have to keep on and on and on. Oh yeah, we passed it to this person. No, you haven't, because they would have responded. I say things how it is, I'm afraid. I've always been like that. But I got the last shipment today with the display stand of the Vasa today, which is a ship by D'Agostini. And I will be filming that in the new year, but the stand looks gorgeous. It's like a mahogany sort of colour. It really looks lovely, and it looks flat pack, so it looks like you've got to build it up yourself. But yeah, that's the last one because there's no other colours we can do there. So please remember to like, share and subscribe. Tap the bell if you want to be notified of other videos that I do. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. If you want to get this painting, it's in the comments box below. I'm not going to turn the light off because it's pitch black as it is. So we will do that tomorrow, but at least we've got this one done. Now, coming up at 10 o'clock tonight, you've got a special unboxing. We've got a slight backlog, and then after today will be the last unboxing, and then it's going to move to Fridays. So this will be the last sort of like unboxing for now. And then after today, every unboxing will be Friday. But anyway, please remember to like, share, subscribe, take care, and have a lovely evening ahead. Bye guys.